This internship model is unique and intentional in equipping young women with the tools and confidence they need to succeed in their careers.
Is like the game changer or the special thing that happened when I did not really expect.
The girl child has what it takes to be able to get to the highest level of society.
These girls performed well and showed great discipline and efficiency. That by the close of the internship program, we had taken 2 of the girls into employment.
In Kenya, like many other places in Africa, youth unemployment is high and gender inequality persists. However, a new and bold initiative is working to bridge the gap. Dubbed Girls on the Move, this internship program is designed to introduce young women to career opportunities in the supply chain sector. This is Margaret Achieng, one of the 36 girls who have benefited from the first cohort of Girls on the Move.
I am a beneficiary of the Girls on the Move program that I came across from our class WhatsApp group, where I got a link, applied, and after some time I was called to be told that I had been accepted into the program.
Margaret is not alone. Around 500,000 to 800,000 Kenyan graduates enter the job market each year, with many forced to wait for up to 4 years for their first job.
Actually, when I got the call, I did not really believe much because I had gotten quite a number of calls that did not really mean something. But when I got this, I felt like, let me go and check it out. If it's a program that will benefit me, and if it's a program that will steer me ahead, because at that point I was just looking for something that will give me a place to go, or like give me a place to forge on my next step.
You find that some of these graduates face some simple challenge even of how to do application. That means some communication skills as far as the application for employment is concerned. When they are engaged, you find that some issues come in. Some of them may not know how to handle their clients. Some of them face challenges of how to handle emotional intelligence, where you may get a report of clients complaining that the young person has not expressed himself in the manner they were expecting.
As of 2016, 1/3 of Africa's youth were unemployed and discouraged, and another third were vulnerably employed. Women and girls face even greater challenges with higher unemployment rates and fewer opportunities for education and skills development.
The Girls on the Move goes back to my involvement in humanitarian work and our work on gender mainstreaming right from the early days of the Indian tsunami in 2004 that killed many people across the Indian Ocean, where many women were affected and their needs were not met adequately. And that really left me with a question as to, what could be done, but also why there were few women in humanitarian logistics. More recently, last year in 2022, we were studying the youth labor unemployment rate, focusing on Kenya and Nigeria. And from there, we came up with some findings that were concerning about majority of youth being unemployed and most of them being girls. And as you know, girls are always most vulnerable. We thought that we should do something to address the problem of girls not being in employment.
We decided to set up a bold new initiative called Girls on the Move, co-developed and funded by the Reproductive Health Supplies Coalition, a global organization whose flagship learning and professional training opportunity hub, LAPTOP for short, supports tomorrow's supply chain managers.
Girls on the Move is an 8-month internship program that provides skills, training, and mentorship to young women in Kenya. The program aimed to recruit 30 girls in its first cohort, but due to demand, PSA accommodated 36 girls.
The vetting process depended entirely on the eligibility criteria, which included one must be a young female of age 17 to 29. They must be unemployed. They must be able to commit 8 months to the program. They must have a degree or diploma in supply chain management or related field. Also, they must not have benefited from a similar program.
The program, which aims to reduce unemployment among girls and young women, reduce gender disparity in the supply chain sector, and increase the supply of skilled female labor workers to this sector, has received very positive reviews.
We've been with her there many months. She's made my work so easy. And because St. Jairus is a group of hospitals, one time we were sharing our report with our head office in Nairobi. Then they were asking, who is doing this job? That was Mercy. I stand with her here today, very proud of her, and I am just hoping that as time goes by, we will be able to absorb her.
These girls are playing a key role in ensuring that we live to our mandate of meeting the needs of our clients. That is ensuring that we get our orders out there in good time, that our clients get the right commodities of the right quality. So they are in different sections within the organization, and each of them, in whatever role that they've been assigned, are then helping in that way. And over and above that, being people that actually have also look like well-trained, they're also contributing ideas on what areas to improve our operations.
Since its launch in May 2022, Girls on the Move has exceeded expectations, with more and more companies itching to jump on board and be part of the program. So far, more than 10 interns have already got employment, providing a valuable bridge between graduation and employment.
This program, I will say, is like the game changer, or the special thing that happened when I did not really expect it, because when I got into the program, started my internship, in my mind I told myself that I'll just give my best and see what happens. So as the program went on, in the organization where I was in, there were advertisements. So I applied, and after some time I was interviewed. Then I waited for quite some time for the results to come back. But when they came back, I had gotten the job, which was such a good news.
This internship model is unique and intentional in equipping young women with the tools and confidence they need to succeed in their careers. It is great to learn that this program has made impressive progress within a very short time.
The program is already in scaling mode, with host employers already requesting the next batch of interns. Additionally, more girls are visiting the PSA offices to be included, and the county government would like this noble cause, as they call it, to continue post-February.
The internship program has stirred great interest in the market and has been widely recognized and appreciated in many other counties. It appears to be a valuable bridge between graduation and employment.
8 months ago, Med Supply Chain absorbed a total of 16 interns from the Girls on the Move project, with key operation areas like procurement, customer services, receiving, inventory, and dispatch. I am happy to report that these girls performed well and showed great discipline and efficiency. That by the close of the internship program, we had taken 2 of the girls into employment. An indication that indeed the initiative by Madam Pam moved into the right direction towards curbing youth employment. To the girls who are graduating today, let this occasion not be an end goal in itself, but instead part of a career journey, that wherever you go, wherever your future takes you, let it take you somewhere. This graduation has already shown us how capable we all are of accomplishing our goals when we commit ourselves to them. I hope all of us here today can take this personal accomplishment as an example of how anything is truly possible when we put our minds to it.
The impact of Girls on the Move is not just to open a door for girls and women in supply chain, but to change lives by introducing incomes to households and ending the stereotypes of women in supply chain in Kenya.
In my career life, I have gained a lot of things. That is getting a picture of what is needed at the workplace, getting to know that these skills, certain skills are needed for, say, a warehouse to function well. Certain skills are needed in different sectors in the warehouses, say customer services sections, procurement sections, and also logistics sections in the supply chain field that I have ventured into via this program. As a graduate, after you've graduated, getting a job is not easy because this is not, say, the first opportunity that I had. I went also different interviews, but I never got the job. The issue was always experience. So me getting the experience and again getting the job was a big thing for me. And this has really changed a lot because, say, from my home, I can now provide certain things now that I'm not there because, say, in Africa, most of the manual work in the households, most of the people are quite middle to poor. So most of the manual work that is done there, it's done by the children. So such things I can pay for them to be done. And certain amenities that are needed at home also I can provide for them and also provide for myself and be able to be financially stable on my own without depending on someone.
Yeah, the gender disparity, I can be able to say yes, I'm able to see it. Yes, it's a male-dominated industry, but I can say we are coming up well and nicely. And through this initiative, I know that in the coming years, the field will be quite different from what we're seeing right now. Yeah, because you see, when any employer likes someone who has a bit of experience in supply chain. So having this rigorous exercise for 8 months, opening your eyes through a whole supply chain like that on a big one like meds, it means you can survive anywhere.
The girl child has what it takes to be able to get to the highest level of society. All they need is just to be encouraged and get the right training. I think it has been proved that given a chance, they'll actually do the job. And this is being clearly demonstrated by the girls we have here.
It is important to invest in our next generation of supply chain women leaders. To support us, you can donate at www.gotham.palmsteel.org, or you can write to us on gotham@palmsteel.org. You can also call us on +254 7682 85491. I would like to thank Reproductive Health Supplies Coalition for their funding support and partnership. For more information, go to their website www.rhsupplies.org.